One cares.
We're recording. Who cares?
Hi. Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
We're here again. We are Pond Collective. My name's Mike.
My name is J Roll.
And we talk about cameras and other things. And we just sort of like riff on news, camera news.
Yeah.
Cinema and photography, although it's definitely leaning farther towards cinema now. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna change that.
You're going back to photography a little bit?
I'm gonna change that. I want to talk about photography, my expertise.
Yeah, true. You like my new Gobo, J-Roll?
That's nice, dude. Now, because it makes me want to gobo, but I don't have a wall that's like open like that. I can take all the stuff down and put it.
I've been wanting to get one for a while because I want to do, sometimes you just want a little texture on the light in the background.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to do like this, but if you blur it out, get a little.
What other things does it come with?
It's got like a window. It's got like a slit.
Window.
It's got like a cross.
The window. I know where we could use the cross for sure.
Throw it back there. Praise Jesus. That's our other podcast.
Throw it on back there. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That's our other podcast. I can probably change the color here on my phone.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, we're messing with the lighting right now. We've gone from like as bright as humanly possible to just darkness.
Cinema, dude. We gotta be cinematic.
Gotta be darker. That's
the word.
Yeah, gotta be darker.
If you're not underexposed, you're not doing it right.
That's true. That's actually a fact.
I agree completely. I didn't even say it like it was a joke. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to we want to start this. Let's just start this off with a little bit of news. I just wanted to walk you through a little bit.
What news we got? I was busy all day.
What news we got? I want to talk about
actual rings.
Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about, the other news. Hold on, let me go back to her. I'm messing around with the going of the 2 up and the 3 up here.
Okay, cool.
So the other news I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about this a little bit. We talked about it last time, but then we had to redo the whole episode, so we didn't get to. But and I'm gonna give our AI boys one more chance. And the last thing I just wanted to just mention, just so people know, Blackmagic announced DaVinci 20. It's got AI editing, bro. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be using that, and I don't know what other features it has.
I'm mostly interested in seeing if they did anything to the cut page. That's my favorite thing about it so far.
They're digging into motion, which is cool. I got to mess with that a little bit.
Yeah, with the fusion. Yeah.
Motion. If I could get off of After Effects,
it's all in one, dude. That's what's so awesome. It's just you open it up and everything you need is in the one app. You don't need to even go anywhere else.
If I could do everything I can do in After Effects, that would be really nice. But I doubt I can do even half of what I can do in After Effects. So, I mean, we'll see. But After Effects is very powerful. You know what I mean? Hey, are you ready to start the show? I don't think.
Let's do it. Hit it.
I don't think you're going to be able to hear it, but whatever. Here we go. Boom! It went, and then we're back.
I can't wait. It'll be a surprise when I see it next. I gotta pull up.
I gotta figure out how to loop the video back into your video
so that I can experience it every time.
Because this isn't complicated enough already.
Yeah, I want to be able to come back into the show when the thing ends. Be like, ha, hey.
I'll give you a countdown next time. Okay, so we started the show. You want to go ahead and kick us off? I'm gonna go grab a drink.
We're introducing here. Can you pull? Oh, wait a minute. We've got the announcement today from Sony official. The FX2. It's out. And it has a tilting EVF. I think that's like the main difference in it. The sensor is from the A7 IV, like at 33 megapixel. We'll look at the specs here, but yeah,
You ready for the
the new FX2. Yeah, pull it up.
Here we go. There it is, baby.
Oh, there it is.
There she is.
There she is.
I'm sorry,
So
this isn't the most up-to-date article, but I just wanted to pull this one up because they were just guessing at the look here.
they were, and it's actually the EVF that it created is better than the EVF that is officially released with it.
This is very good. I
Look
want
at that.
this camera.
I need to be able to look into the EVF from that side.
What does that
What
say?
does that say? I am AI generated.
I can make your grandma look like a fucking tiger, but I can't. I can't.
I can't figure out how to. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, pull up the actual FX2. Pull up the actual FX2 so we can see.
What should I go to? A page?
Go to the Sony page, maybe the Sony page.
Sony FX2. Oh yeah, the launch page. Let's do that.
Yeah, launch page. Let's
Sony
see what they got going on. Okay.
Also, we can shop for microwaves here as well if we need to.
There's more than just microwaves, folks. Sony makes a plethora of appliances. We could really go down the rabbit hole. That's for another time. That's for another time.
I mean, you have to sign into your PlayStation account for your watching.
That's great because I would just order it off my PlayStation. Look at the design, dude. Look at that. Look at the top view of that camera.
Penis right here.
It's got the grip and then it's got the dongle on the other end. So like,
yeah, that is weird, man.
Getting it into a spot.
That is weird.
It's also like I saw people putting it up to their face. The camera is really tiny, so I don't really know why you need an EVF like that. Like no one's gonna be okay. All right, but I guess here you go, Mike. An EVF like this on a cinema camera. How is your camera going to be rigged up in order to use a tilting EVF or any EVF like this?
The only way is if you have one of those offset shoulder mounts. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like shoulder and then it kicks over. Yeah, and then you can like push it right up to your eyeball, I guess.
Like this. Yeah.
And you go like this. And you go,
and you're like,
hold on. Go like this. Wait, which eye is it? Which eye are you supposed to put it in?
It's whatever eye you want.
Well, I can't do it with this one because my nose is so big, but that's why this one's so long.
That's not long enough to compensate for your nose.
I mean,
no, it probably is. The eye cup is like, so a shoulder rig, right?
I'm not going to use it. But
who uses shoulder rigs anymore?
But also, if I'm going to do that, I don't want to have the body of the camera in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I want the EVF off the camera so that I can fucking see and I can.
Right. I see what you're saying. You don't want, because if you're looking through this, you're saying the camera is going to be right there next to your face.
Yeah, it's going to, the screen is here, right?
Yeah.
The EVF is here, so.
That's true. That makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
You do the top. What about the top down? How do you rig it up to shoot it with it pointed upwards?
I think they're thinking that it's just that's your handheld, right? Then that's your third point of contact, and that could work. The top down. I don't know.
With the like this, you're really gonna shoot like this the whole time?
Like a waist level viewfinder? I don't know.
It's a really weird idea.
It's very
and it's not detachable. It doesn't detach. Okay, so then you're really
one of my bad notes on it. You cannot take it off, which is stupid.
Why?
It's not even hard technology. Just
that's what I'm saying. That's literally what I was about to say.
Or a hot shit. It's fucking dumb.
It doesn't make any. Yeah.
Sony
Okay. That's yeah.
Sony doesn't give a shit anymore. They don't care.
I mean, maybe that's it.
They're
Maybe
just
that's
making
it.
they just this is what Armand said, that video I sent you.
Yeah.
He thinks they've got a bunch of A7 IV sensors that they can't move. So
Oh, so they
they
had to put
just
in a
they
body.
made a new camera with the old sensor in it so they can
It
push them out the
doesn't
door.
doesn't. It's weird to put that sensor in there.
It doesn't make any sense. Not upgrade the sensor. It doesn't make any sense.
And it's also like in the cinema camera line now. So like, okay, so it's better than an FX30
Mhm.
technically, and
Not
so
better
it's
than the
the in between. So it's the in between.
yeah, yeah.
Um, the video I watch also mentioned that the actual LCD screen on it, the screen, the back screen, is actually worse than any of the other cinema cameras.
It is. Again, I think they're getting rid of bad stock, dude. I think they're killing old stock.
There's no way. We gotta do an investigative piece about that.
Right?
That's
Check this out though. So now you can have the back of your shotgun mic poking you in the forehead.
just like here.
It's just right there. What's that sound on the mic? Oh, it just keeps hitting my forehead.
This just it was bouncing off my forehead.
Should we watch this video? I didn't check.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, play it, play it. Just
I'll
make
turn
sure
the
it
volume. I'll turn the
doesn't.
volume down.
Okay, okay, there you go. 6 minutes. Okay, we can just chat over this.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
so again, I think like who who is this camera for? I feel like that's a good question we can continuously ask about any of these cameras that come out. All right.
I like the Lumix now more than this thing.
Lumix, and that literally,
That's a better camera.
literally like 5 times better.
Yeah.
5 times better.
Whoa, they showed it
Whoa,
graded.
graded.
At first it wasn't
Okay.
graded, and then it became graded.
7K 16. What?
What?
Full
Oversample.
readout.
Oh,
What?
it's oversampling the 4K. Interesting.
What does that mean? It's adding.
It's like when you shoot 4K and then you put it in a 1080 timeline, it gets like a little bit more sharpness because you're
Okay.
crunching all those
So,
pixels down.
oh, I see. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. That guy's not using the tilting EVF.
Nobody's in this video is going to use it because it
Okay.
doesn't.
800 to 4,000. Apparently, it's really clean. Okay. The 4,000 is really clean.
The guy's
That's
drying 19 sheets in his front yard.
what could they be saying? Whoa. Whoa.
Is she having a bad time?
Hey, dude. They're not. Are they not going to explain what just happened there? Open the blinds. Oh, auto ISO. Cool.
Is that what's going on? Oh.
All right. Listen. Auto ISO. That's who the camera's for, right? Beginner filmmakers. We
It's
have
for the dude who was sitting around going, I should buy the FX3. I should buy the FX3. And he doesn't have any cameras. He just wants to get into it. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to buy this. This came out. I'm going to buy this.
You can buy this and a lens for the price of a body.
That's who it's for. It's for all those people who were like waiting to jump in.
What about D-Squeeze? That's not for a beginner.
Oh, that's nothing. It only has like a few D squeezes. It doesn't have all of them, and you can't dial it in. Like I was saying, if you're doing anamorphic, you can like basically use 2 types of lenses, and that's it. Why would they not include that? And you know Sony doesn't do firmware updates.
No, FX3. Do they not? They're not a big firmware update.
They're not.
I've never used the Sony. I have no idea.
They do like one in the lifetime, and it's usually like 3 months after it comes out, and that's it.
Solo shooting freedom. Can you even look down into that EVF with the mount on it like that?
If it's so. Please look in the EVF.
Oh, look at this.
She's not even going to use it.
Screw holes.
Hey, they added a second screw hole, so you have stability on your tripod plate. Of course, this is for the person who's mounting the tripod plate directly to the camera. That's who.
What's this?
I don't know. Does that show up?
What is that?
Does that show up on the camera?
The skeleton. People's skeletons.
They can see your bones.
Follow the forearm.
Look at him
Whoa,
go!
that
Look
guy-
at him go! Oh, you don't even need a gimbal, bro.
That looks like Chicago, dude. This could have been you.
It does kind of look like Chicago.
What's that? Photo mode?
Still photos, 33 megapixels, whatever.
Oh, they were saying that this is also like the photo camera of the FX line because it has the A7 IV. What do you think of that? That's why there's a viewfinder on it.
Miss me with that.
So, a pure hybrid, bro. Okay.
Professional. So that's a pro. Look at this pro. Look at
And
this
guess what the
mod.
pro?
He's got
Guess
the-
what? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That's
Oh,
how you do it.
boom. Dude, that guy's neck is gonna fight. Just fucking. Okay, go.
He's gonna be like,
My neck. My fucking neck. Oh, they added a home button. Sick.
it brings up the 6-up. Look at that.
Good. You won't be able to look at that 6-up when you're looking at that viewfinder.
Guys, can we end this take? My fucking neck is
Look,
killing me.
you missed it.
What was it?
You can move the handle forward so that it's not in your way as much.
So it doesn't poke you in the head.
Okay, so SD still cool.
It's got the others.
Ooh, a fan. It's got a fan. It's got a fan.
I know it.
What is this? MNC? This is a Sony app?
New app.
This is a Sony app. MNC.
New app. Oh, look, you can go. Now you're in focus, and then
What
the
is
clock's
this?
in focus.
What is this, bro?
Catalyst
browse.
So I read about this. You can it does save the gyro data, but you have to use their proprietary software to get at it and stabilize your footage.
Packaging. Okay. So you have to download those apps.
If you want to use the gimbal.
Look, they're taking photos. They're taking photos. We've seen the EVF. Oh, I spoke too soon. She closed her eye. Both of her eyes were closed. Damn, that was a quick 6 minutes, I gotta say. That was a really quick 6 minutes.
That was
all right. Are they lying? Did they lie?
Oh,
because Fujifilm can't lie.
they didn't say.
They didn't say what it was shot on.
You get to guess. Fujifilm will tell you.
Fujifilm will, no matter what, they will be like, look, this isn't the half.
Shot on an aerial like that.
Yeah, this isn't a half. Okay, we don't want anyone saying nothing.
It's not even.
Oh, look. Hey, listen. Forget. No. One more.
Oh,
One more to the.
Bro, bundle it up. Throw in the FX2. Add the Bravia 85-inch and the speakers.
Wearable TV speaker.
And you can use them to monitor your audio while you're shooting. You can get everything you need on this website. Thank you.
Yeah, you should use the Bravia and you can maybe connect it to the camera, like as an external on top of
it up top,
the camera.
85-inch.
and then wear.
And then you go, actually, I'm gonna
1 second.
I'm gonna check focus. Okay, we gotta stop. We're just clowning.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know, man.
Let's go to specs. I don't want features and shit. I want specifications.
Oh, but I saw something cool. You can get 5% back in Sony points.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Signing up to their credit card. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is too good. The wearable theater, the wearable TV speakers is that's out of control, bro. That's out of
I
control.
honestly don't know why people love Sony so much. I don't get it. Okay, here we go. 35 millimeter full frame image size. What does that mean? 3.2. Oh, so it's 3.2, but it doesn't shoot open gate. That's another thing.
Why wouldn't they include OpenGate?
Because
Isn't that just kind of like everyone is shooting vertical video? So why are you gonna make them turn your camera sideways?
because everyone was drunk and just was like, let's make something to get rid of these goddamn sensors. Just fucking put it out.
What about? Okay, listen. You take the camera, you shoot vertical, and you open it, and you shoot.
That's what it's supposed to be used.
You look at it like this. You don't even turn your body towards the subject. You're completely sideways.
That
You
way
look away. Yeah.
shooting them. You think you're shooting someone else. Okay.
Where's the video specs, dude? Where's the video specs? Oh, there you go. Recording.
Here we go. So we got 4K. It shoots 4K only. So they also didn't up the resolution. It shoots the same resolution as the other two FX cameras. So what's the fucking point? 420. You can do 60.
It kind of just feels like a camera that was supposed to be released before the FX3 4 years ago.
For sure. It shoots 200 megabytes per second max. That's nothing.
This is a weird camera, dude. Like, we had a hard time talking shit about the Lumix because it was just like on paper just blowing everything out of the water. This piece of shit,
It was just a monstrous, amazing camera.
this thing is literally a piece of shit. Why would you buy this? You would save your up $500 and just get the Lumix. There would be zero reason not to do that.
I don't know. Maybe you have a bunch of Sony lenses, like a moron.
But this camera is not for the already Sony user. It's just not. Nobody that owns an FX3 is not gonna buy this. This isn't even a B cam like the fucking AI told us that it was.
No. I don't know what this is. Proxy recording. Okay, that's cool.
It's weird. It's a weird camera.
It's a really weird camera. I'm not sure who's gonna buy it. I mean, I think who's gonna buy this is people who are brand new, don't own a camera, have been thinking about getting a Sony because everybody online tells them that's the one to get. And this one comes in on a little bit cheaper price range. So they go, okay, perfect.
But isn't that kind of fucked up for a company to be like, here's recycled gear?
Yeah.
Let's put it in a body in 2025.
But they thought they could get away with it.
How much is the A7 IV, dude? Let me look here. So the A7 IV. A7 IV.
That's the sensor that is in this one.
A7 R4, right?
No.
It's a $1,900 camera.
Yeah, A7 R4.
That comes in $1,000 cheaper. That comes in $1,000 cheaper.
Also, another funny thing is Lumix is using a Sony sensor, and they did a better camera with the Sony sensor.
Well, isn't everybody using a Sony sensor technically? But they just changed
Blackmagic uses.
Yeah,
they used to. A lot of people do. I know Fuji was doing it for a while.
It's weird. This camera, I'm not really sure, dude. Honestly, and when the content creators are talking shit about it, that means that they weren't actually trying to push this camera. You know what I mean?
Even like creators are talking shit, yeah.
That actually means that they were like, we don't need to review any of the stuff the content creators are saying because we don't give a shit. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, dude. There's really.
Well, let's look at some sample footage.
Sure. Yeah. Pull up some samples of this thing.
Let me go back to 2 so I can pull it up without interrupting.
Such a strange little camera. Also, the 60 frames per second, 4K 60 frames per second is extremely cropped in.
Is it?
Yeah, it's crop.
What the fuck, dude?
I forgot what website I was looking at it, but they had the image of how much crop it was, and it was like, dude, this is cropping a shit ton to get to 60 frames per second in 4K.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's that British guy who does reviews? He had some good sample footage.
Yeah, what the FX2? That's him right there. That's
Wait,
the top one. Jason Morris. That's the guy that's fucking jacked.
oh, is he?
Jacked Visions is his camera company.
That's funny. I like that British guy. He's no nonsense. Where's that guy? This
Which
guy.
guy?
Oh, CVP guy. I love this guy.
CVP. I don't know if I've ever watched this guy. He looks like he's just spitting out the facts, though.
Yeah, he just talks facts, but he also has lots of sample footage, so I like him for that reason. I don't know.
Great. Looks like camera footage.
Is this
What can we
looking
say
good?
about it?
Is this looking particularly amazing to you? Oh, look,
Is
they've
that
got
the?
PL mount on it. Hold on, I gotta find that
Well,
again.
that was not even the FX2. That's the A7.
Well, that's the A7, but then there's this. Oh, that's the A7C.
What is? How many camera lines do they have? I have no idea what that camera is.
People are
Tiny.
comparing it to this one because this is the other one that has the EVF on the back side here.
All right. The FX30 is $1,800.
Just get that. My buddy has that camera. It's fine. It works great.
Why to get to full frame sensor? I don't know what this camera is for, dude, or who it's for. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean, again, it's for people who are just jumping in. They have no idea what they're doing, and they want to buy a camera. And this one seems like it's just the FX3, but cheaper.
But not for
But cheaper.
$2,800.
This is something I was thinking about the other day that I didn't mention during the Lumix one too. These Canon, not this one, but those let me go back to
Yeah,
those like
the big beefy boys.
the
The
big
C80.
that's the body that Lumix should have done.
A little bit
Because
bigger. A
it's
little bit
just
bigger.
it's just a little thicker, so you get a little bit of weight behind your grip, and you can put the battery back there too to add more weight back there. Because the format where it's like a regular camera, it's just bad ergonomics for shooting video.
Yeah, because we talked about the rigging. It's like you're either gonna rig it up or you're gonna fucking have weird handheld footage.
Right. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think this camera's dead, dude.
I think it's DOA
Are
for
they?
sure.
Yeah, are they dropping actual FX3? You know they dropped like a FX3S or something recently?
Really?
FX3A? FX3A.
What was that?
A follow-up model. FX3 is not an officially. Oh, it's not. I thought I saw something. Doesn't. Never mind. Sony announces incremental update with Sony FX3A.
Oh, hold on, let me pull that up. 3A. That doesn't sound fancy. That sounds like a downgrade.
There it is. No changes to sensor image quality. Rear LCD upgraded from 1.4 million to 2.36 million dots. And then they replaced the ports with USB-C ports.
What were they before?
I guess they were just 3.2 Gen 1s.
Oh.
So that's it. That's the only difference.
They make
It's just it's just replacing the FX3.
Why do they
It's the
put
same price.
so many cameras out? Oh, it's the same price.
It's the same price. I feel like it's just
a
like
whole new camera rather than doing a fucking firmware update. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. LCD panel, infrared control. Yeah, there's nothing, dude. Yeah, this camera's dead, bro. No one's buying this camera. Look at that. Look at
He's
him.
doing it. It's our boy too.
What is he doing? The all-in-one creator camera?
Let's see what he has to say.
Was that a tripod on the bottom?
Let's see what he does with it.
I will say that the FX3 does feel good when you hold it. It is a thick boy.
You like it?
I do. I feel like it is pretty good. But again, like
I
you're gonna
didn't
be
like
rigging it out though. You're gonna be rigging it out.
Yeah. I didn't like the 30, but I didn't use it for that long. So yeah, this is the one that has the same sensor and same screen as this camera, which I think they're trying to say here is that it is very similar to this camera.
So strange. This is a cash grab, dude. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's what I think. I think it's an absolute cash grab.
There's nothing. Also, like, if you're Sony and you just saw Lumix drop, like, they're really not. You know, this is not even close.
You can't compete.
You can't compete. This is done. That's all we gotta say, dude. There's nothing. There's nothing about this camera.
I don't have anything else to say. I mean, they didn't give us much else to talk about. They didn't put anything new in it.
Yeah, there's nothing. Even an EVF is not that does nothing for that camera.
What's the handle? What handle are they talking? Oh, that's that top handle.
It's that top handle, yeah.
Okay.
Gives you the XLR shit.
Yeah, there's nothing new. I mean, you can go up to 409,600 ISO.
Gigawatts. Yeah. Great.
409,600 ISO.
FX3's second base ISO is 12,800.
Yeah.
What?
So
and it's fine to use it. It's fine to use it at that ISO.
That's what the old A7S was.
That's insane. Why would you want your ISO to be that high?
I think it was straight 1200, and it was like you just had to have so much ND on it, or 12,000. I mean, it was this
12,000. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It's awful.
Awful.
This is better. 4,000 is a little more reasonable.
Yeah, that's probably that 4,000 is probably the number they're probably going to try to go for in this FX4, FX3 2. What are they going to call this next camera?
I think it's going to be 3.2, maybe 4.
Mark 2, FX3 Mark 2. That's don't name it a 4. That's not going to make any sense.
They're going to make it a Mark 2.
This is an FX3 review. This footage.
My boy's got his backlight in the shot. Nice.
Yeah, he likes it.
That's ballsy, bro.
I could just, yeah. All right. Well, let us know if you guys like this camera. If anyone's gonna get it.
Yeah,
if someone can tell us, like, seriously, who and why you would buy this camera.
Well, just to give them the benefit of the fucking doubt or whatever, like, I guess if you are someone who thought that the FX3 was too expensive, right, then this is for you, I guess.
But you want it because you want a full frame sensor?
Full frame, yeah. I guess.
This is $200 cheaper than a Pixis right now.
Right, just get a Pixis. It's way better.
And then the Blackmagic Pocket full frame is $1,000 cheaper.
Dude, I'm telling you, people just don't know. People just follow, like, the brands way too much.
Yeah, true, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like, I love Fuji, but, like,
yeah, nobody shoots Fuji.
Nobody shoots Fuji. And
people announce and jump ship on Facebook, and it's like, damn, we lost another one.
To Sony. It's always to Sony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I would give more respect to anyone who bought that Lumix over anybody who buys that Sony.
Yeah, everyone's gonna have that Lumix, and it's like that's.
Let's relook at it. Let's just remind ourselves. How much time do we have? Are we good on time?
We got like 8 minutes.
All right, perfect. Let's just end this on a little Lumix rehash.
Because if you buy the Lumix They're gonna drop the FX3 2. It's still gonna be $1,000 more than the Lumix, no
This is a
matter what.
better. This is a better mount. It's a better sensor. It's Sony's. The sensor Sony should have put in the FX2.
It's and like if you're gonna shoot photos, dude, no one's trying to use a fucking side piece tilt shit like that, dude, with a camera like that. It's not a rangefinder, you know?
No, no. I mean the GFX. I think people like it on the GFX, but I
That's
don't know.
different though, dude. That's
Yeah,
not
medium format is different. Medium format is
that's
different.
not the
And
Yeah,
the,
this camera is way better, dude. This
it's a way better camera, and it's fucking cheaper.
that price is insane actually for this camera, bro.
Well, not cheaper, but $200 more.
Might as well at that point.
At that point,
You might as well just save up your cash and get it.
might as well.
Get
Yeah,
the
we were trying to
open
find the 6K, but I guess it only goes up to 5.1. Oh no, it does
60.
5.1.
No, it does. It does. It does open gate. It has to.
This one does.
Yeah, that's a feature for
Oh yeah.
60 frames.
The
Because
Sony-
none of the cameras have the open gate 60 frames, right? Like it's really hard to get that right now.
Can I not do that? Hold on.
Mm,
Hold on.
on the XH?
I just want to find out.
I think you can do it on the XH.
I think you can.
That might be the only camera, dude.
Oh, you can for sure.
So, but it's not a full frame. So let's rephrase it. On a full frame,
That's the
you
difference.
still cannot do 60p
That's the difference.
open gate. Not a lot of cameras have it yet. The Pixis doesn't have it. I think the 12K has it, but that's a 12K sensor, not a 6K sensor.
I want that fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
I want that.
For 5K though, 12K versus Ronin is like it's either like image quality versus like use case, like the rigging and features of the Ronin.
You're saying the 12K Pixis versus the Ronin 4D?
Let's do an episode.
Compare.
Because I feel like that's like pure image quality and rigging versus all out the box, ready to go. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, it's really image quality versus features, like versus actual
features,
good
right.
features.
Actual good features.
Not just technology for technology's sake.
Not a tilt eyepiece. 1 second, bro.
Okay.
Shoot, ready? Ready, set, go.
Go.
My neck.
Oh, don't move up too fast. Ow.
My neck.
Somebody brain dead came up with that EVF idea. Total brain dead idea.
That's over. All right, FX2. Thanks for nothing.
We'll see how the sales go. I am excited to see how well this thing does.
Yeah, we've talked about 3 cameras in 3 nights, and this is one that has no exciting qualities at all.
Nope. A buddy of mine put in a pre-order though, so
yes, so you'll have it in hand.
The X half is going to be
Jealous.
here. It's
Amazing.
right here.
That's insane.
I'm excited to see how I like it. It's the charcoal.
You'll probably
too,
buy one.
So
You'll probably buy one. You'll probably buy one.
Stock, dude. You're gonna be able to find one.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Let us know what you thought. If there's anything you want us to do differently, we're at your behest. We just want more people to watch. So
yeah, we're working through this. We just worked 3 nights in a row, so we're trying to get this going now. I feel like the bug is in me now. Like I was getting off work. Like I think we gotta do this tonight for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited to do other content too, just not new stuff. But I think what kicked us into gear, right, was just the fact that all these new cameras came out, and we just wanted to like talk. We were we were fucking like, I think we were just texting like blocks to each other about cameras. It's like we should just get online and talk about this shit.
That is what it was that happened. Yeah, and then like you're saying, talking about actual skills in photos and videos would be something
I'm
we're going to
excited
be
to do
doing
that
as
too.
well.
Yeah, and learn a little bit. I mean, you got more photo experience than I do. So,
Yeah,
all right,
and same vice versa.
peace
Okay.
out, everyone. And hey, check this out. Outro.